What do you nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. This is the Devil Kitty Assistant Zeno Asagiri, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Chainsaw Man Part 2, Chapter 126, aka Chapter 223. But before me and the Devil Kitty here get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. Considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, this adorable little Bubba Kitty in my life, I know. And this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked fall anime season coming to a close, in which we are covering Gachiakuda, Togenanki, Sanda, Boku no Hero Academia final season, which just ended, Spy Family season 3, and the torture that is One Punch Man season 3. And there's even more on the way, so please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, now first off, I do want to mention Jump Festa, which is this weekend. Because for the listing for Chainsaw Man, which the panel is going to be on December 20th at 2:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, the listing says there's going to be a major announcement. We don't know if it is manga related or anime related. Hell, it could be both, because we've seen both announcements happen in regards to Chainsaw Man Part 2, as well as, you know, the anime announcement. So make sure you guys are staying tuned to, you know, Nerdigans Inc., because we will cover Jump Festa. Obviously, we're going to have our guide out later today. And we'll obviously have a separate video for the Chainsaw Man announcements and shit like that. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And let me know what you guys are predicting in the comment section. But last chapter of Chainsaw Man, well, she lost the game. She did. And Denji was fucking awesome about it. I loved it. I freaking love it. And in the process, got a new transformation too. So let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled Ultimate Armor. Let's see. Let me have the text here. Here we go. An overwhelming force for transformative power. Dude, this armor is so sick. It is so fucking sick. If I have to have, like, one gripe, though, I kind of wish there was just a little bit more shading to, like, give it more, what's the wording I'm looking for? Well, definition is definitely one of the words I'm looking for. But more dimension. There we go. That's the wording I was looking for. Just a little bit more to give it more dimension. Okay, first of all, why not have a color page for this? Damn it. He's red. Wait, he's red? The red one isn't my Chainsaw Man. I'm not interested in you, Denji. Turn back. Run! Chains? Ooh. Wait, that's the attack you learned in high school? You're not worthy opponent, Denji. Return your body to Chainsaw Man or suffer the consequences. Wait, I heard you made a bunch of great friends, Yoru. I made me some swanky armor. Dude! It hurts. Ah! Lady Yoru! Dude, that is so awesome! So he's turning her friends into... Dude! That sneaky motherfucker, you! you sneaky motherfucker, you! Hey! You started this, Yoru! He's just playing your game. He is. You're using my friends as a shield? Whoa! Not my Mori! Can you attack me now? No, wait! Damn you, brute! Grat! Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game! Fine, then all I have to do is blast off your head. Bang! Yeah! Boo! Mori, ew! No! Up to this point I was having fun. I played by the rules. I fought you fair and square from head on, but you crossed the line. You'll pay for that. Playtime's over, Denji! Bitch, you were playing by the rules?! She was playing by the rules? Rules of what? I get it. I've watched pals get hurt and die too. I know how you feel way too well. As you become increasingly alone, your heart aches, doesn't it? Yep. Whether it's via dying or via backstabbing. Yes. But, ooh! I just shoved it back in his mouth! Tasty! Bang! Where did you flee to? Fight me! Dude, she's such a bitch! Like, Yoru, you can take it, but you can't, wait, sorry, let me, you can dish it, but you can't take it. Such a typical bitch, like, seriously. Give back Asa's body or I'll eat all your buddies one by one. Ooh, damn you! Oh my god! Oh my god! The destruction reaches interstellar levels. No way! Remember, she's taking lives! American lives, that's what the contracts are. And there's an American flag on the moon. And there's footprints on the moon. So she's taking astronaut lives. They must have been citizens from like Virginia or something. Or, hold on. There's something going on here. No, it could be that she made a contract with NASA. No. Oh, okay. I want to point this out, all right? I got to stress this. Remember, she made a contract with Virginia, the state of Virginia. Remember what is in Virginia? The CIA is in Virginia. So, and I think the Pentagon, I think, is in Pennsylvania, if I remember correctly. Hold on, this is going to bug me. I'm glad I double checked. The Pentagon is in Virginia as well. So you got the Pentagon and the CIA in Virginia. I think that it's the FBI in Virginia as well? Or is it in DC? Okay, FBI is in DC. I knew one of them was in DC. But yeah, so you got the CIA and the Pentagon in Virginia. NASA, I know, is in Florida and in California, specifically in Palo Alto, in Silicon Valley. So I'm just trying to think like how this would work. Like, I know mofos are gonna say the moon landing is fake, so that's why they're using that this is a CIA fuckery. Nah. But because here's the thing, because we know that she did make a contract. She said the people of Virginia. We know that there's a contract going on with the federal government. We do know that. And I think the people that we saw up in there were either CIA, and a couple of chapters ago, were either at the CIA or the Pentagon. It's one of those two. So we know because they did the salute and all that. So we know for a fact that the federal government government has got to be involved. Oh, for sure. Federal government's definitely involved. They're doing what they can to protect. It's because obviously this is a national security issue. I know I'm thinking way too deep into this, but like, I'm just thinking like, especially now that we have astronauts involved, this is definitely federal government. Oh, for sure. This is definitely federal government here. But hold on a sec. That's why I love having the world's largest database at my fingertips, because I just double checked, and it is headquartered in Washington, D.C. So, and it is obviously federal government. So yeah. So it's not in Virginia with the CIA. So one thing we do know, it's not in Virginia with the CIA. I'm glad I'm double checking this shit. You have no idea. So one thing we do know, it's not in Virginia with the CIA and the Pentagon. No. It is in D.C. So, That's the thing, though. I'm very curious what you guys think. Because, like, what this does confirm for me is that, especially since with Virginia, this has to confirm that the federal government is definitely involved. Because you got CIA and Pentagon in Virginia, as I said. Now you got NASA, which, again, is not, as you know, I just confirmed here, is headquartered in DC, and it's in charge of the International Space Station. So I don't know. Here's the thing, though. I don't know if Fujimoto is thinking that deeply into this, like I am. Oh my god, I'm probably gonna tell this the feds are involved. I really am like thinking that deep. I am putting my tinfoil hat on this. The feds are definitely involved. They are. There's no doubt in my mind the feds are involved. The moment that people should have started realizing the feds are involved in this shit was the moment Virginia got involved. The moment you saw Virginia got involved in this fuckery was the moment people should have been like, oh my god, the feds are involved in this. Because as I said, you got the CIA and the Pentagon up in there. You do. So, yeah, definitely the feds are involved. Now, the president obviously has to know what the fuck is going on. We know this is in the 90s, so this is, I think, if I remember, mid-90s. So this would be Bill Clinton that is involved. If we're going to be technical here. If we're going to compare this to real-life events. But still, it's either Bill Clinton or George H.W. Bush, but I'm leaning more towards Bill Clinton. But, anyways, this is going to be very interesting to see what Fujimoto's going to do. Fujimoto, I am begging you, or Shaylin, if you are watching this, because I know Shaylin will watch my content from time to time. Shaylin, if you are watching this, please, for the love of God, have Fujimoto, confirm that the U.S. federal government is involved. Like, I'm really thinking they are. I know I'm thinking way too deep into this. But, dude, the feds are so involved. You cannot deny the feds are involved at this point. The feds are totally involved. Between the CIA, it was either the CIA or the Pentagon a couple of chapters ago, and now you got the NASA involved too. The feds are fucking involved. It is the feds. I know some people are gonna be like, this is some staged bullshit. It's not staged. No, it's not staged. I know some mofos are gonna be like, it's the leftist fault. No, that's not some left-wing conspiracy. Or some right-wing conspiracy either. Yeah, this is what's literally happening. It's... Dude, I know... Oh, God, I know people are gonna be like, this is the purge. Blah, blah, blah. Nah. you know, it could have gone after like another war-torn country. They really could have. But nah. Nah. Could have gone after the commies. But nah. This shit is just so wild, man. It is. But now that we're looking at this, okay, something that I've been saying, kind of going back to tying everything back to Jump Festa for a minute here, something that I think we've all been theorizing too is that part 2 is wrapping up and concluding, and we're going to be heading into part 3. Because it really does feel like we are heading into part 3. It does feel like it. I would not be surprised if we got the announcement at Jump Festa that part 2 is coming to a close and that part 3 is on the way. I would not be surprised by that. I would not be surprised by getting that we're gonna get an announcement that part 2 is gonna end and part 3 is coming. I would not be surprised by that. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Chainsaw Man content. Viewers, you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!